Welcome to the Midnight Hotel, where every guest leaves a story behind.
I own a small hotel outside the city. Cheap rooms. Old building. Almost no guests. I run everything myself. Reception. Cleaning. Maintenance. Most nights, I sit alone behind the front desk listening to the old clock tick in the lobby. A few years ago, something happened in room 306. A woman checked in for one night and was never seen again. The police searched the entire hotel, but they found nothing. After that, guests started complaining about whispers coming from the third floor at night, doors opening by themselves, footsteps in empty hallways. Eventually, I locked room 306 permanently. I even chained the door shut myself. Last month, during a storm, a man walked into the hotel around midnight. Tall, thin, wearing a soaking wet black coat. His skin looked pale enough to be dead. He walked straight to the desk and said, "I have a reservation for room 306. My stomach dropped immediately. I told him that room no longer existed. He just smiled slowly. "She's been waiting for me." Before I could say another word, the lights in the lobby flickered. Then the elevator behind him opened by itself. The elevator hasn't worked in over 5 years. The man stepped inside. The doors closed, and somehow the floor numbers started rising. 1 to 3, then the entire hotel went dark. Complete silence. A few seconds later, the phone behind the desk rang. I answered it with shaking hands. At first, there was only static. Then I heard a woman whispering softly through the speaker, "Please don't let him open the door." The line suddenly went dead. I grabbed my flashlight and went upstairs. The third floor smelled rotten, and at the end of the hallway room 306 was open. The chains I locked around the door years ago were lying on the floor, broken. I slowly stepped inside. The room was freezing cold. Mold covered the walls. The bed looked wet, like someone had been sleeping there for years. Then my flashlight landed on the corner of the room. The woman was standing there, completely still, her head tilted unnaturally to one side. Her eyes were black, and her mouth was sewn shut. Behind her stood the man in the black coat, smiling at me. Then he whispered, "You should have kept the door locked." My flashlight died instantly. In the darkness, I heard running footsteps rushing toward me. The next thing I remember was waking up behind the reception desk downstairs the next morning, alone. Room 306 was locked again. The chains were back on the door. But every night since then I hear someone knocking softly from inside the room.